Hey buddies, welcome to Amass Games. My name is Simon, and this is a game called Latice from 2015, and this is the deluxe edition. The game is a bit like Qwirkle, involves various different animals and colours. There are two of each identically, and there's a how to play in multiple different languages. I'm going to tell you how to play it now. Aim in the game, get rid of all of your tiles. So it comes in for very cute pieces here. It's a game for 2 to 4 players, and ideally best as a 2 apparently. I have this board in front of me. Watch out for those lights here. And whilst I'm setting up, please hit that like button and share. Please check out the comments and by all means add stuff as well. And finally, check out the descriptions for all the kinds of additional things there as well. There are various pieces. There's 84 tiles, and in, for example, a 2-player game, you're going to be giving yourself 42 tiles each. Now, what I tend to do is, what I like to do is take these tiles and place them in stacks so I know how many I've got left, so I can keep an eye on how many the opponents have as well. So as I said, you're going to take all of these tiles out and distribute them amongst yourselves. Obviously not looking at them, they're all going to be face down. As you can see, they only just about fit in. Aim in the game, as I said, to get rid of all your tiles, and there's various ways of trying to do that, various actions which allow you to take more actions. On your turn, you typically only have a chance to play a single tile. I'm not going to take all these tiles out, but I'm just going to give you an example. So, as I said, a bit Qwirkle-like, which is an abstract strategy game. And you have various tiles in here too. There are sunstones and half stones. So half stones are basically the equivalent of half a sunstone, as you might imagine. That is a sunstone. I'll leave them out on display. And at the end of the turn, you can only have a maximum of 3, so just be aware of that. And these, what they allow you to do, allow you to take an additional action, or you can have half stones again, and having 2 of them allows you to take an additional action. And you're going to draw up 5 tiles. So I'm going to take 5 tiles and place them on this lovely little curved board that has the word Latice on the other side. And you want to try and chain what you're placing out. So we have got, barely visible from the angle of this, but we have got a flower, we've got a leaf, we've got a turtle, a dolphin, and a gecko, kind of lizard thing here. And what you're going to try and do is place them out. You're going to start in the center, and I'm going to say place out a tile here. And then the opponent's going to take a tile, and maybe they've got something relevant, which they don't, but let's have a look and see what they have. Well, they've got something green, so they can place a green tile there. Now it's my turn, and I might, I've drawn up again to have 5 tiles, and I've got a wind tile, really handy. So I'm now going to play like a wind tile, which what that does, moves something along, so the wind goes out, it's a free action, and now I can place a tile next to it. Now this is pretty handy actually, because what this means is it gives us a special action, which means I do a double. A double basically allows me to take one of these half stones. A half stone is handy, because if I have 2, as I said, I get a free action. So remember, I don't want to play any, I could play out more tiles, but I haven't got any extra stuff. So now I'm going to draw up my tiles again. And now it's the opponent's turn. They've got 5 tiles. And yep, let's just say they can play that, and that's their turn. And now it's my turn. And let's say I play again, I'll play the wind again. To move this, you can move horizontally or orthogonally, you can't move diagonally. And I place out another gecko. So again, like say another half stone. I've now got, remember, 2 half stones. So let's just say I've spent 2 half stones to take another turn. Has to be from my deck of stack of 3. And I take this one and place it, let's say, here. Or let's say, let's place it here. Okay, now that doesn't help me for my scoring because I might want to play something different. Now, opponent takes a turn. They can't place out that. Let's say they've got a different thing. They've got wind. Maybe they've now got, let's say they move wind, but let's just say they move it here. And then maybe they've got a dolphin. This does 2 things. First, you've got a double, so you're going to get yourself a half stone. And because you land on a sun, you get a large one. You get a sunstone. And you can immediately use that to take another turn. And then you've got this dolphin out, and you could do this. Imagine you happened, for some reason, it was like this. The shape was like so, and you happen to go in. Again, that could be handy. You get a trefoil, which what that gives you is it gives you a sunstone. Again, you can use it straight away. And finally, a lattice, that's where the game comes from. If it's something like that, and you've got something, say, well, in this instance, it'll have to be a red tile, and you happen to go in here, then you're going to score yourself 2 sunstones. Remember, only 3 at maximum on your turn, and I've never seen it happen, but you can exchange tiles. If you don't have anything you need, you can swap them out to the rest of the board and in the rest of the pile. And also what you can do is you can choose to actually buy more wind tokens from the discard pile. There are 12 in play in the game, so as they come out and get discarded, you can spend 3 sunstones to basically then do that. That's only in a 2 to 3 player game. In a 4 player game, you're going to have to spend 2 sunstones. So that is Latice. I think it's very good. I give the game a kind of almost a 7 out of 10. I think I'll stick to 7 out of 10. It's quite quirky. Later on, you're going to really struggle to see, well, if I want to go there and I need to go there, like if it's something like this, you've got to make sure it's relevant to like a red bird, or you're going to have to play like, you know, for example, that will work. There's only 2 of those in the game. There's only 2 of those in the game. Or you'll need to play a green gecko, so that would have to go there. So yeah, you need to be careful of where you can go. Be very careful of that. And that's pretty much it. It's a very nice, light game, nice to look at, quick to play, nice pieces. Remember, this is the deluxe edition. I'll play it now and again. I think it's kind of meets that kind of need for me. Fairly quick. I don't know if I prefer over Qwirkle. In a way, I do, but yeah, it's fine. It's not for everybody, but generally speaking, I think I enjoy it. I wouldn't be a rush to play it, put it that way, but at the same time, I don't mind just plodding on doing it. I play it outside. By all means, check out the Instagram channel, and you can see a good number of pictures available for that too. Again, this is the deluxe edition, so I don't know anything about the other one. But if you want to have any more questions, by all means, check out the playlist as well. This will be in the Abstract Strategy playlist. I think it'll fit well in there, as well as also in the How to Set Up Plan Review and Family Weight Gain. So hopefully that's of interest. And there's obviously lots more videos coming. There's over 100 already potentially lined up, and already 30 scheduled. So at time of recording, you're going to have a real treat if you're subscribing at time of watching. So hopefully at watching, that is today, of course. Let's see how I put this away. And there we go. That has been Latice.